our base case is in the $600,000 range. Our bull case, and we think the probability of the bull case has increased with this SEC approval. This is a green light. Our bull case is $1.5 million by 2030. You can see the building blocks. You can see how conservative we are in terms of those building blocks. This is a big idea. It is the first global, decentralized, digital, rules-based, critical there, rules-based monetary system in history. It is a very big idea.
In the vast universe of investment, the stars align for a future defined by disruptive innovation. Welcome to the Ark Invest Big Ideas 2023 recap, where we delve into the extraordinary potential of this technological revolution. As your guide, I invite you to fasten your seatbelts as we explore the thresholds of unprecedented growth and technological convergence. Ark Invest, a visionary in the investment landscape, has identified the leaders, enablers, and beneficiaries of disruptive innovation. Their gaze is fixed on the convergence of 5 powerful platforms: artificial intelligence, multi-omics sequencing, energy storage, robotics, and public blockchains. These platforms are the cornerstones of a technological revolution that is reshaping the world as we know it. The beating heart of this revolution is the neural network, a crucial catalyst across platforms. Advances in artificial intelligence are set to create a ripple effect, influencing not only the evolution of AI, but also the trajectory of other transformative technologies. Imagine a future in 2030. The combined might of these innovation platforms is projected to grow over 40% annually. From a $13 trillion market value today, they're set to skyrocket to a mind-boggling $200 trillion. Disruptive innovations could command the lion's share of global equity market capitalization by 2030, heralding an era of unparalleled growth. What is the common thread weaving these platforms together? The answer lies in the convergence scoring. This unique scoring system maps the relationships and relative importance among 14 underlying technologies. This intricate web of connections reveals the delicate dance of technology adoption. It aligns historical GDP growth more closely with projections based on these advancements, rather than traditional consensus forecasts. Innovations in energy storage and robotics are predicted to contribute an extra 30% to GDP growth by 2030. However, the impact of AI is set to eclipse them both. Neural networks, the unsung heroes, enhance a variety of technologies, from reducing DNA sequencing error rates to enabling vehicle autonomy. As we journey through the layers of this technological tapestry, we begin to see how these innovations are not only transforming industries, but also challenging economic statistics. From the adoption of electric vehicles to the rise of streaming services, the landscape is evolving, yielding consumer surplus while transforming measured output.
What kind of impact could such a revolution have on our world? Could these technologies be the catalysts that propel GDP growth rates beyond 3% annually to 2040? Welcome to the intricate world of Ark Invest's vision, a realm where disruptive innovations have the potential to catapult the global economy into uncharted territories. The journey we are about to embark on is one of staggering growth. Picture a world where the combined force of 5 key innovation platforms scale by over 40% annually, reaching a monumental $200 trillion in market value by the year 2030. This seismic shift in global equity market capitalization is a testament to the transformative power of disruptive innovations. The convergence scoring, a tool that maps the intricate interrelationships among these technologies, suggests that autonomous mobility is not an isolated phenomenon. Rather, it depends heavily on other catalysts, setting the stage for a paradigm shift like no other. Historical GDP growth aligns more closely with projections based on technology adoption than with traditional consensus forecasts. With breakthroughs in energy storage and robotics poised to add a significant 30% to GDP growth by 2030, it's clear that the real game changer is the looming impact of artificial intelligence. As we delve deeper into the dynamics of these innovation platforms, the implications are nothing short of profound. Neural networks, the linchpin of this technological revolution, are enhancing not only AI, but are also lowering DNA sequencing error rates, controlling robots, and enabling autonomous vehicles. This symbiotic relationship among these technologies is creating a tapestry of progress that is weaving its way through every industry. But what about the economic implications? Disruptive innovations are not just reshaping industries, they are reshaping economic statistics themselves. Digital transformations, including the shift to electric vehicles and streaming services, are creating a consumer surplus while challenging traditional measures of output. Imagine a world where the mainstream adoption of technologies like autonomous mobility, robotics, and AI propels GDP growth rates over 3% annually to 2040. The potential for growth is staggering, and the ripple effects are felt across sectors. The 5 key innovation platforms, namely AI, multi-omics, robotics, energy storage, and public blockchains, are projected to scale over 15-fold, from $13 trillion to nearly $200 trillion in equity value by 2030. What if, even with growth in other non-innovation market segments, disruptive innovations still emerge as the powerhouse, potentially accounting for a whopping 68% of total global risk asset value by 2030. The landscape is certainly set to transform, with the 5 key innovation platforms at the helm of this revolution. Robotics, too, is poised for a meteoric rise, with a projected annual growth rate of 68% during the same timeframe. Now, focus on artificial intelligence. If scaled across the global economy, AI has the potential to boost knowledge worker productivity over 4-fold by 2030. This could translate to a staggering increase in output by $200 trillion, dwarfing the $32 trillion currently allocated to knowledge workers' salaries. So, as we stand on the brink of a new era, we must ask ourselves, are we ready for the future of disruptive innovations?
Artificial intelligence is not just a buzzword, it's a catalyst of change. Picture a world where AI, scaled across the global economy, has the potential to boost knowledge worker productivity more than 4 times by 2030. This could translate to a breathtaking increase in output by $200 trillion, dwarfing the $32 trillion currently allocated to knowledge worker salaries. Now pivot your thoughts to the realm of cryptocurrencies. Despite the turbulence of the past year, Ark Invest sees long-term opportunities in Bitcoin. The fundamentals, such as hash rate, number of addresses, and the supply held by long-term holders, have improved. With a more long-term focused user base, Ark estimates that the price of 1 Bitcoin could reach $1 million by 2030. In addition, smart contract networks like Ethereum are carving their niche, enabling decentralized financial services and the management of digital assets, including the booming world of NFTs. The failures of centralized crypto intermediaries in 2022 have only propelled the importance of decentralized applications. Ark forecasts that smart contract networks could generate $450 billion in annual revenue and reach a market value of $5.3 trillion by 2030. Switching gears to healthcare, precision therapies like gene editing, RNA therapies, and targeted protein degraders are revolutionizing medicine. Enabled by advances in AI, DNA sequencing, and automation, these therapies can be developed faster and more cost-effectively than traditional methods. Ark predicts that the enterprise value of companies focused on precision therapies could grow by an impressive 29% annually, reaching $3 trillion by 2030. Furthermore, molecular diagnostic tests for cancer, leveraging next-gen DNA sequencing, AI, and blood tests, could see the market expand over 20% annually, from $5 billion in 2022 to a staggering $24 billion in 2030 in the US alone. In the realm of transportation, electric vehicle sales are poised for a remarkable surge, expected to increase over 7 times from 7.8 million units in 2022 to a staggering 60 million in 2027. Autonomous ride-hailing services are also scaling towards widespread commercial adoption, with Ark estimating that autonomous platforms could create $14 trillion in enterprise value based on a projected $4 trillion in global revenue over the next 5 years. Imagine a future where mainstream adoption of autonomous mobility, robotics, and AI propels GDP growth rates to unprecedented levels, potentially exceeding 3% annually until 2040. The road ahead is paved with opportunities, And the key innovation platforms, AI, multiomics, robotics, energy storage, and public blockchains are the engines driving us toward this future. The potential addressable market for autonomous mobility, from ride-hailing to taxis, is projected to be a staggering $9 trillion by 2030. At a cost of 25 cents per mile, these autonomous taxis could serve a much wider segment of the population than human-driven ride-hail services today. Autonomous vehicles boast significantly higher utilization rates than their human-driven counterparts, potentially reducing the number of vehicles needed to transport the same number of passengers. This could lead to a forecasted 30% decline in oil demand by 2030, driven by the adoption of electric and autonomous vehicles. But it doesn't stop there. Autonomous logistics featuring trucks, drones, and robots could reshape supply chains and delivery services, lowering costs and increasing convenience. This market, with a potential worth of $1 to $2 trillion by 2030, promises efficiency on a global scale. In summary, the transformative potential of AI, blockchain, and precision therapies is undeniable. Whether it's revolutionizing healthcare, redefining financial services, or reshaping transportation, these technological advancements are crafting the blueprint for a future that's more efficient, inclusive, and sustainable. As we navigate this journey of innovation, we're not just spectators, but active participants, shaping the contours of tomorrow.
Have you ever wondered how autonomous drones and rolling robots could revolutionize the last-mile delivery game? Picture a world where your groceries are delivered right to your doorstep by a small, self-driving robot. A world where the grocery delivery market could be worth $40 billion by the year 2030. A world where we shop and receive goods in a completely different way than we do now. This is the future that autonomous technology is carving out. A future where utilization rates far surpass those of human-driven alternatives thanks to the technological advancements in electric vehicles, sensors, and artificial intelligence. A future where economic opportunities are abundant, with market size estimates ranging from $1 to $9 trillion for autonomous mobility and $1 to $2 trillion for autonomous logistics. But this march towards a technologically driven future is not without its hurdles. Traditional automakers like Toyota are at a critical crossroads. They must rapidly integrate robotics into their manufacturing processes to stay ahead in the game of innovation. This technological revolution will reshape the workforce, creating new roles while transforming or eliminating old ones. 5 key innovation platforms stand tall in this autonomous future: artificial intelligence, multiomics, robotics, energy storage, and public blockchains. These titans are prepared to scale over 15-fold, transforming a $13 trillion market into a colossal $200 trillion in equity value by the year 2030. Disruptive innovations are ready to take the wheel, potentially claiming a staggering 68% of total global risk asset value by the same year. In this final act, the spotlight turns to the captivating prospects of Bitcoin. Despite the stormy year of 2022, Ark Invest sees a strengthened long-term opportunity. Fundamental improvements in hash rate, the number of addresses, and the commitment of long-term holders lay the groundwork for a forecasted price of $1 million per Bitcoin by 2030. Smart contract networks like Ethereum are leading a revolution in decentralized financial services, with a projected annual revenue of $450 billion and a market value of $5.3 trillion by 2030. Precision therapies, molecular diagnostics, electric vehicles, and the transformative potential of autonomous mobility and logistics. The future is a complex tapestry woven with innovation and threaded with unparalleled economic opportunities. As we conclude this journey through the Ark Invest Big Ideas of 2023, it's important to remember these key points. The autonomous technology revolution is reshaping various sectors, from delivery services to the automotive industry. The 5 key innovation platforms are poised to transform the market, creating vast economic opportunities. And finally, despite challenges, cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin and Ethereum hold promising futures. Thank you for joining us on this odyssey of innovation. The road ahead is dynamic, the possibilities are boundless, and we eagerly anticipate exploring the next frontier of investment insights with you. Until then, happy investing, and may your futures be as bright as the ideas we've uncovered today.